just made it to Salt Lake City for a dinner detective show, and as I landed and we were able to turn our, get service, that is, I got a text message from the producer and the associate producer, and they said, Skyla, guess what? Your co-star detective, who was flying out of Miami, and I flew out of Tampa, well, Miami's having really bad weather, and they never departed. So I'm basically going to have a solo show tonight in front of 200 people. I am stoked.
Really?
Here's a story of a shithead story. of the rental. Oh my God. So I've got my two castmates in the car with me. And we basically stood in line at the Utah airport, Salt Lake City, for 2 hours because this woman from Alabama flew here, was having a total nervous breakdown, and we don't really know if what she was saying was true, but she said she had to fly here from Alabama to a doctor's appointment. Okay, there's a lot of other states close to Alabama where you can go to a doctor's appointment. Just saying. So she's flipping out, crying, and just taking up the whole line, and yeah, it was crazy. So finally, though, we got the car, and we are just going to make it in time to our hotel to basically throw on our clothes and then have to go to our performance.
Fun times.
Yeah.
So, Skyla, how do you feel about tonight?
Well, it's one of those we're gonna have to play it by ear nights, and the reason why is I am a lesbian, very independent, just bought my own house over the summer. Basically, I don't need no man to take care of me. Why would I? I'm a lesbian, and I don't need no woman either. So, point being, we are in Utah. Now, I will not be disrespectful and say, any Mormon jokes or anything like that to this audience. However, I don't really know how they're going to take me, because I do imagine that a lot of them are Mormon. So maybe it's going to be like a raccoon in a parking lot when it comes up to a human and it's looking at you like, whoa, and then you're looking back at it like, wow, I've never been this close to a raccoon. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about tonight, actually. I gotta say, a little nervous. So but we'll keep you updated. Maybe it'll be great. I don't know.
Stay tuned.
All right, I'm taking you guys on a little, documentary, the actor's adventure. We're getting ready for our show. We literally have to be there soon. Ironing my clothes. Just took me a second to find that the ironing board was right there. My castmate, who is playing Cameron for the evening, she will be playing a fire inspector, and I am the detective. I'm the solo show. Basically, say hello, Vanessa. Hi. Vanessa flew in from Austin, Texas. I flew in from Tampa. Who's our other castmate? Max. He flew in from Austin. Yeah, this is quite the life. We love it.
We love it.
Yeah. But our producers, they did book us a pretty cool, hotel room. There's we feel fancy, kitchen and all that over there. And oh, look, we have a fireplace. Oh, we have a really cool view. Look, you guys, we have a view of IHOP and the mountains. Look at this. Not every day you get to look out your window and see IHOP and the mountains. Look, there's IHOP. I guess you can see IHOP. And there's the mountains. Yeah. Ooh, it's a 24/7 IHOP. I don't know if we're going to make it or not, because we lacking sleep. And my plane leaves at 6 o'clock in the morning. Poor Vanessa. Her plane doesn't leave until 11. So she's basically got to get there at 4:30 in the morning with me and Max, because his flight leaves a little bit after mine. And she's got to be at the airport for a while. All right, it's showtime. Hello from the green room. I am at the university, it's UVU. What does the V stand for? I know I'm in Utah at Salt Lake City. I met with the coordinator of this event earlier. Awesome student. I've already talked to a bunch of the students outside, and oh my God, they look awesome. I'm really excited for this show this evening. It is a murder mystery date night for the college students here at UVU, here in, maybe it's University Village of Utah? I think it's University Village of Utah. I think that's where I am. But anyway, They have the ballroom all decked out. Looks really nice, swanky, like a 1920s kind of feel to it. Good music. Just, I'm excited. So, getting ready to do the introduction speech. Then I'll, of course, let them interrogate each other. Then we'll go into Act 1 and just have a blast. I'm all mic'd up, ready to roll. Okay, we're exhausted. There's my cast member right there, Vanessa. She did a great job in tonight's show. And then who's not in here is Max. He just went back to his hotel room. And so we really didn't even know how two actors from Austin, Texas, which would be Vanessa and Max, and then an actor from St. Petersburg, me, we really didn't know why we came to Salt Lake City to perform. But we did find out after the show, which I gotta tell you, those students, they were awesome. Such a great, diverse group, open-minded folks. They are probably one of the best audiences I've actually ever had.
They loved you.
Yeah. Oh, I love them. They loved you too. They loved all of us. But I mean, great. Great. They were awesome. But they were really engaged, and yeah, and they had a lot of the right answers too, of who killed who. So it was kind of hard to pick. Who do we choose for the winner? But we chose the one who had the most detailed answers. But point being, it is about 11 o'clock right now, 11 p.m. Technically, my body is on Eastern time, so to me, it's 1 a.m. And for Vanessa, it is 12 a.m. We're going to basically, the three of us will be taking a little nap. Oh yeah, I never got around to telling you guys how two actors from Texas and a actor from Florida ended up in Utah to do a show. Well, what happened was this college group from the University Village of Utah, if I'm saying that right. I think that's what the V stands for. They had this dinner detective show. So they had a murder mystery troupe. They were going to come here and do the show, but then they canceled on them on the last minute, like a week and a couple of days before. And this was a big night for them. So then they reached out to somebody else, another dinner detective, whatever cast, and they couldn't do it. And then somebody ended up recommending us. And so that's how we got to Utah. So it's actually a really good feeling because it's like, oh, cool, these three actors. Like, we didn't even have a full cast, but we went and did it, and they had a great night. So it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling because if we hadn't have stepped up, then they might not have had a show tonight. So, yeah, it's a really good feeling.